Virtue signaling reverence for MLK while openly supporting ICE is a dastardly contradiction. Gavin Newsom had the audacity to throw this up about King's stance on moral clarity mere days after he said this.
I'm glad we've established that we do cooperate with ICE in California, in particular this governor who's, as I said, on multiple occasions vetoed efforts to stop me from that coordination.
When AOC said this week that ICE should be abolished, you disagree?
Oh, I disagree.
And he's not the only Democrat either saying we need ICE or failing to demand they be abolished. He's joined by the likes of Chuck Schumer, Alyssa Slotkin, John Fetterman, and more. In the wake of MLK Day, I've been thinking a lot about MLK's criticisms of complacent moderates more concerned with maintaining the status quo than actualizing, in his words, a radical revolution of values. Because there are a lot of people in the Democratic base who play at revolutionary values who are great at co-opting the language of revolution with zero intention of actualizing those sentiments. They just detained a 5-year-old and you can't say abolish ICE? Bro, what is wrong with you? And I think a big part of the problem is that a representative democracy doesn't actually incentivize a radical revolution of values. Because once we elect people and put them in office, often what happens is that proximity to power is corrosive. Even if politicians start as pro-working class, they very often shift to the other side of that class warfare once they have entree. And yet, a lot of people believe if we just elect the right people, we'll get free. This is a dangerous coupling, and I think it speaks to a baseline problem with how we imagine freedom in general. But the reality is that freedom is something we all choose and build together. There is no one person who's going to get us free. There's no one election that's going to get us free. It is a shared responsibility. And I think some people don't want to confront that because it's scary. It's scary to face the facts that you have a real role to play in this, not a peripheral role where you cheer on from the sidelines, but something more fundamental, where you have skin in the game, where you have something to lose. A question I invite you to consider is this: is representative democracy as the fulcrum of our democratic process effective? Or do we need to consider more expansively integrating other kinds of democracies, direct democracy? There's more than just one, and perhaps kinds of democracies that we haven't even imagined yet. Thinking about these kinds of questions is the kind of world-building charge I levy to all of us.